Welcome to the FII Regional Summit, Inclusive ESG for Emerging Markets. My name is Edie Lush. I am delighted to be your host today. I have a podcast all about the Sustainable Development Goals, which celebrates the champions who are making the world a better place. And I'm so delighted to look out at the audience and see a group of people who are doing exactly that. And it's so good to see you here in person as well. The pandemic has taken such a toll on us all, but worst of all, in emerging economies and their people. We know that we've been set back by years and we have to get back on track. And such a big part of the solution is here before us at this conference. We can make such a difference by directing more of the growing pool of ESG investment to companies in emerging economies. This will support growth, fairness, and the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals. And we know that all of those goals are so important to achieving the future that we want, but there is one that stands out above all. If we don't address the harmful effects of climate change and limit carbon emissions, none of the other SDGs will be achieved. So today we are going to connect the dots. We're going to tug on the golden thread with the groups of experts and individuals that we're bringing to talk to you. We're going to ask business leaders, CEOs, how they are addressing that funding gap of $5 to $7 trillion needed to achieve the global goals in just 8 years' time. We'll ask how to move more investors over the tipping point to embracing ESG invested, and ask what incentives and information we need to get them there. We will also talk quite deeply about global warming because we know there is no silver bullet to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels, but there is silver buckshot, and nothing will be off the table today, including nuclear fusion. We have some big hitters for you all day long, finishing up in our final session with the Egyptian Environment Minister, Senator Matteo Renzi, as well, looking at the road to COP27. So, if we've learned anything from the global climate movement, it's that the voice of young people has to be part of the conversation. We have some phenomenal voices today from Sudan, Argentina, Rwanda. Those voices will continue to remind us of the thread running through today's conversation, connecting the dots, tying them all together, that emerging markets are the growth economies of the future, and they will only receive a small proportion of global ESG funds. So we'll discuss how to channel investments to where we know they need to go. And that brings me to somebody who knows and cares very deeply about these subjects and whose convening power has helped make today happen. Please do give a very warm welcome to the CEO of FII Institute, Richard Atias.